Hey, what's up, everybody? Orange and blue today. Road trip. We're doing it like Tommy Boy, Mace.
At least we're not listening to the Carpenters.
Yeah. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? We're driving through. We're driving through a lot of rain. You can see that on the windshield over there by Mace. Eyes on the road, Mace. So.
What do you mean? I'm looking straight ahead.
He's straight ahead. He's good to go. But my first question is, did we come out here to see the Broncos practice in rain all week?
Yeah, when we were having dinner, Cecil and I, stopping for dinner in Harrisonburg, Virginia, the home of James Madison University.
Straight onto South Main
coming
Street.
off of a huge football win this past weekend down at North Carolina, pick up a 70 burger on the Tar Heels. But anyway,
Holy cow.
Continue on South Main Street for
as
half
we
a
were
mile.
sitting here in Harrisonburg having dinner.
Where's the name of that place? We got to shout him out.
Jack Brown's.
Jack Brown's, special shout out.
Incredible burgers if you're in downtown Harrisonburg. Highly recommended. I know a couple of people, including Byron Kerr on Twitter, mentioned that, so thank you. That was a phenomenal recommendation.
Excellent, Byron. Thank you.
So anyhow, so I look up the weather for White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, where the Broncos are going to be practicing for the next 3 days, and there is at least a 40% chance of rain on each day. And, oh, by the way, there's no indoor facility at the GreenBirier. You have 2 grass fields and
In
1
a quarter
turf.
mile, use the left 2 lanes.
Okay.
to the
So
left
you might be
over
dodging
public
raindrops
road.
all week. Coming all the way out here to practice, and you might be dealing with the rain. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll do what we've got to do.
Mother Nature plays tricks on you sometimes.
Yes,
At
yes,
the
she
light,
does.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Port Republic Road.
Well, we're gonna
go straight.
We're gonna go
straight.
straight and come
We're gonna
back.
loop it around. Sorry.
That's okay.
Also, based
Half a
on
mile,
a
turn
hurricane,
right onto
Mace,
the I-81 South ramp.
there actually might be rain
Head
on game
southwest
day.
South
So
Main Street
Yeah,
to
one
Edgeon
thing I
Drive.
think that we're gonna need to keep our eyes
In
on
600 feet,
is the
turn left
potential
onto East
track
Weaver Avenue.
of hurricane. What
Turn
will
left
be?
onto
I think it's
East
still
Weaver
tropical
Avenue.
storm as we record this. What will be Hurricane Elaine? Because
In 800 feet, turn
it's
left onto Carrera
supposed to,
Lane,
once it
Hillcrest
comes ashore somewhere, somewhere on the Gulf Coast of Florida, between Tarpon Springs and
Head
Apalachicola,
southwest on
looks
Edgeon
like.
Drive toward East Weaver Avenue.
But-
then turn left onto East Weaver Avenue.
As I do a 3-point turn here.
3-point turn,
Turn
right?
left onto East Weaver Avenue.
I
Then
hear you.
turn left onto Carrera Lane.
So anyhow, so that hurricane, it's supposed to make a turn to the northwest once it goes inland before going back east. But the thing is, how
Turn left
fast
onto
does it
South
go?
Avenue. Then turn
And
left onto South Main Street.
you know, tropical
In 600
storms,
feet, turn right onto
when
Port
they
Republic Road.
come ashore, they get disorganized, and you see the bands spread over a pretty wide area. And this is going to be a pretty wide storm to begin with, even when it comes ashore in Florida. So it's possible you may be dealing with rain not only in practice, which is independent of the storm, but rain on game day.
Yeah. And
So you know what? Maybe practice with wet balls.
practicing in the rain, maybe just what you have to do. What makes me think of that is
Turn right onto the I-81
the Jets
South
have 2
ramp.
backs. And they have Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen has been outstanding. As big of a supporter as you were of Braylon Allen in the pre-draft process, larger than me, by the way. Braylon Allen was definitely your guy. Not that I didn't like him, but you loved him, dude.
And young.
He's been all that and more. And yeah, he's the youngest player in the league. I think he just turned 21. Is that right? Or he turns 21 later this month, something
Yeah.
like that. But they have not only Breece Hall, who's been a problem for the Broncos before, now they also have Braylon Allen. So, as a Braylon Allen fan, Mace, you got to know, or you got to be over the moon with what he's done this season.
They're deep at running back, and Aaron Rodgers appears to be appropriate being a New York Jet at cruising altitude. And Aaron Rodgers is making Nathaniel Hackett look good.
Yep.
So we may have to abandon some of the jokes about Nathaniel Hackett over the course of this week.
Yeah, kind of wait and see what this thing looks like. But also, if it is rain, it slows down Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Which is bonus. This Broncos defense, something that we talked about on our pre-recorded show for Tuesday, since we were flying, Dulles is in Virginia, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so we flew into
Not
Virginia.
too far from Washington Commanders headquarters.
Okay, there you go. Although, curiously, at the grocery store, we saw Buffalo Bills gear. So, there you go. It happens once in a while. But, like, now you look at it and you go, well, wait a second. Vance Joseph's defense might have the advantage if you can take Aaron Rodgers a little bit out of this game just based on weather, maybe less explosive plays. But just to kind of recap what you had talked about with Dondrea Tillman, check out denversports.com. Like, this defense is playing really good football.
It is. Absolutely good football. And it's showing ample depth. Like, the thing that really helped the Broncos on Sunday, and Dondrea Tillman was a huge part of that, was being able to go deep into their rotation. They were able to rotate Tillman and Jonah Ellis in, have a nice liberal rotation of guys on the edge, kept everybody fresh. You're not as concerned about that because as of right now, temperature-wise, you're looking at a 74-degree day rather than 90 degrees hot and humid in Tampa. But it's still a situation where you're going to want to take advantage of the depth that you have so you can kind of come attack Aaron Rodgers in waves. And then, of course, the cover aspect of the Russian cover. Riley Moss had an exceptional day on Sunday.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did give up the touchdown.
That's great coverage.
It's great coverage. If the fade route is run properly with a receiver, of that quality,
it's indefensible.
if you can't defend it, even if you're doing it properly, and Riley Moss did.
Right.
But the Bucs weren't getting much on him. Pat Surtain shut down Mike Evans on the other side. And Brandon Jones looked really good. I thought, of course, it's obvious, he gets the interception.
Jaquan McMillan helping to cause that interception.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some great stuff.
Is it Broncos blasphemy to say that they don't miss Justin Simmons because right now they don't?
Yeah, right now they don't. Although, good to see Justin pick off Pat Mahomes.
Well, he just does what he always does.
Yeah, that's kind of his thing.
Nobody picks off Patrick Mahomes like Justin Simmons does.
That's right. All right, Mace, we're about wrapping up. The vicissitude of fortune is what we're waiting for. You love that word, don't you? We're waiting for, and we'll see what happens against the Jets. We are almost to West Virginia. Got about an hour and a half or so left. What's hour 59? Okay,
cruising down Interstate 81 for a little while,
there you
and then
go.
We'll get on Interstate 64 West a little bit, right around Lexington, a little bit past Lexington, home of Virginia Military Institute.
There we go. Yeah.
And then we'll be on our way. We'll actually drive past the practice facility on the way to our lodgings in fabulous Lewisburg, West Virginia. By the way, Lewisburg, West Virginia promotes itself as America's coolest small town, and look forward over the next couple of days to explaining whether that's true or not. As Gary Kubiak would say, we're fixing to find out.
That's correct. But before we're out of here, we are going to do some live stuff. Plenty of OBT2s, maybe OBT3s. Before we're out here, Mace, people need to help us out on YouTube before you change lanes. How do they help us out?
Like,
comment,
share,
subscribe,
hit that notification bell
so that you never miss a vid. Eyes on that road, hands on that wheel.
My eyes were on the road.
That's from Dana Carvey's movie. What was Dana Carvey's movie?
Opportunity Knocks.
Opportunity Knocks, yes. Hands on the wheel, eyes on that road. He's Andrew Mason. I'm Cecil Lammey. Thanks for watching.